We're getting there. We're getting there. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hopefully everything is going good. Let me get a 1 in the chat or something in the chat just to make sure that you guys can hear me all right. And it's kind of the same thing that happened last week here. Hello, hello, hello. Can we see me now? Can we see me now? Are we in? Are we in it? Are we there, y'all? Are we there? Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can see me. I know YouTube's got their little thing that they do here. Give me a 1 or give me something in the chat if you guys can see me or hear me yet. I can hear you? Okay, good. Can you guys see me yet? Can you guys see me? There we go. Are we all good? Let me know. Let me know. Knight, thanks for coming in. DX, what's up, man? Peanuts, I like the name. Plugged in, welcome, brother. Lizzie, welcome in. Hope we all having a great Sunday. Are we all good? What's up? GD, welcome back, brother. Welcome back. I believe that's Rigger. Yo, what's up, man? Knight, how we doing today? All right, guys. Hopefully, let me know. Are we all good? I think we should be all good. I see you. Awesome, awesome. GD, thanks for letting me know. All right, guys. So sweet. We get right into it then. For those of you that took time out of your day to come here, I want to thank you very much. Always want to make sure you guys are, I show you that love because you guys mean the absolute world to me, man. What's up, man? How you doing today, man? How you doing? And Rizzer, you got a nice little font on your name, man. I like that. All right, guys. So here we go. We got, as the title suggests, we're gonna go over some AAA games today. Now, guys, not only that, the PlayStation VR2 is almost here. I mean, it is like let's go, right? I just wanted to get it already. All right, I just cannot wait. Now, hopefully, it comes on launch day. There's a couple things that might, limit that. I don't know. There's some people that I know that got the PlayStation 5 and got it, in like 2 days from ordering from Sony. So hopefully everything looks good. And I like to see Stream Elements is popping in here. Bot is running, so that's great. That's good, and that's smooth. Well, let's get right into it. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I really do, because it's a beautiful Sunday. We're early today, specifically because I got a Christmas to make up. And we've canceled it like twice because of weather here. I live in Wisconsin, so it's just nothing but snow. Complete and utter snow. I want it now. I agree with you, Lizzie. I want it now. Hey, let me know, guys. Did you guys pre-order? I think most of us, I think we talked about this last, but did we pre-order this So Pumped GDI? I'm so pumped too, man. I can't wait. The video I have in stores and the plans are going to be a lot easier for me because once I actually have, because like, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just kind of like, I don't know how many more. I mean, I have to make, 4 more videos before launch. Hopefully we got some news in between there that are a little bit good. Goddamn, so many games. Yeah. Here's what we're going over. Sorry. Something in my throat. These are all Sony exclusives, okay? These are every single last one of these is PlayStation exclusives. So this should be good. Can't wait. I pre-ordered it. That's what I'm talking about, Knight. That's what I'm talking about. I pre-ordered it on day 1. I pre-ordered it on day 1 when I got my email. Now you don't even need an email. Like, I could have saved myself all this stress if I would have just waited. Because now you guys can pre-order it right now without an email. And if you didn't know that, you know it now. Yeah, I got something in my damn throat. All right, y'all. So anyways, like I was saying, this is every single PlayStation exclusive game. All of these, I want to say, when you talk about AAA games and when you talk about porting them over to VR, it's not as simple as it seems. Now, obviously, the PlayStation 5 hardware and for developers, it's going to be a little bit more easier. Look at what Horizon did, stuff like that. Some pre-orders saved up for so long. Yeah. I saved up as well. I don't know when they're actually going to take, if you guys didn't know, they don't actually take the money straight out of your account once you pre-order it. So keep that in mind. If like, well, how come it hasn't taken any of my money out? It hasn't taken any of my money out personally yet either. So as it goes down the line, it'll eventually end up getting taken out of your bank account because I know I'm going to be, because I got the Horizon bundle and I also got the charging stand. I got the charging stand just because, whatever. I can afford it right now. I'm going to just do it, I'll do a full review to see if that's actually worth the buy because I know it's an extra, $50, $60? Is it really worth that much? Same thing with these headphones right here. I love these headphones. This is also another upgrade you can get for it. And I'm going to put this all in a video for you guys to make it easier for you guys so you don't have to look around and be like, what the heck am I supposed to do here? All right, anyways. So let's go over these games, y'all. Let's go over these games. These are all PlayStation exclusive games. These all have potential to potentially be ported over here. Some of them I don't know. Now, as some of you might be able to know from my videos, I'm a pretty big PlayStation guy. I'm a pretty big PlayStation fan. So I do know a good chunk of these, like a God of War, Last of Us. Let me know in the chat, y'all. Are there anybody in here that are some really big Crash Bandicoot fans? Any big Crash Bandicoot fans? Because I'm a really, really big Crash Bandicoot fan, and I would love to see this game be implemented in VR. I'm getting one for like $40. that can hold your headset. Well, that's awesome. I know I'm sure there's gonna be some third parties that end up making ones as well. As far as the comfort goes, it looks like the comfort's gonna be fine, y'all. Specifically, what we saw in CES and a lot of these developers, and well, not developers, sorry, a lot of these testers. Seems like the comfort is another W, just like PlayStation VR 1 was. But again, comfort is a personal thing as well. You got to keep that in mind. So for somebody, it might not be very comfortable. Like the Quest, I mean, I think or everybody, the major consensus would be that the Quest 2 has one of the most obnoxiously hard headsets to put your head. I mean, it's just so uncomfortable. In my opinion, you can get the third-party straps and stuff like that. When are they taking the money? They should be taking it once they ship the VR headset. So once they ship that VR headset, which might be a week before or might be the day of, or I don't know, then they'll end up taking your money out. Peanuts, Horizon is going to be goated. I agree. I think it's going to be one of the best games on the PlayStation VR 2. PlayStation has got to save some of their bullets, right? As far as like the shots they're going to take as far as some big games, because you got the Quest 3 on the horizon. Rusu, morning, everyone. Morning. Hope you're having a good one. Alexandria. All right, here we go. Some of these games I actually don't know because they're pretty old, and I don't think any of them would actually work. As far as the date for the PlayStation VR 2 is the February 22nd. Maybe subtract a week from there, they might take it out. All right, so some of these, I've never played some of these. Probably don't even have an opinion, wouldn't want to give an opinion, but I think the biggest thing, I even put this in the thumbnail, Astrobot. I don't actually think it's a AAA game, but everybody kind of wants it to come back. So yeah, and by the way, Rizzer, as far as it being your first Horizon game, I played the Horizon just on, the flat screen, typical standard edition. I was not called, obviously it wasn't called them out, and I can't remember what it was. It was the latest one that they just came out with. Very long game. I don't have enough time to play a full AAA game, unless it's Hogwarts Legacy. Hey-o, that thing's coming out in about a week now, 2 weeks. Anyways, I'm not gonna get too, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Let me know in the chat if you are too. Let me know, because that game's coming out pretty soon. But Horizon, in my eye, it was one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. Just absolutely breathtaking. Felt like I was watching a cinematic game. And so I'm going to put Astrobot Playroom. I'm going to put this at an S tier, y'all. I played it. Maybe it's almost an S plus tier. But I'm going to put it at an S tier. Because it's a good game. It's a great game. You saw it in the thumbnail. I played it a lot. It was a fun one. It was really good on a PlayStation VR 1. It was a great addition. Love Harry Potter. Harry Potter's amazing. Pumped for that as well. Yeah, I can't wait. See this series like 13 times? Yeah, I've seen it. Lizzie and I, and if you don't know Liz in the chat, she's my amazing girlfriend. She we were watching it again. She's never watched them, y'all. She's never watched the Harry Potter series. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what she thinks about the game, because a lot of the game, obviously, they take a lot of inspiration from that game over into from the movies over to the game. But apparently you're not gonna be able to play Quidditch. And I don't want to bore everybody with Harry Potter, okay? I don't want to bore everybody with Harry Potter, all right? Because it's not about Harry Potter, all right? All right, here we go. Oh my God, you all have to watch them, y'all. Yeah, they're amazing. All right, here we go. The Beyond. I don't have an opinion. Blood Truth. I think it should come back. I think everybody can agree that this was a great game. I have watched them all, Alexandra. I just read your full message now. I've watched them all. Yes, I've watched every single one of them. I'm rewatching the series right now, so. Should be really no, Rizzer, we don't want Blood or Truth in there. Unless you're saying something else, unless you're saying it from a different reason. But unless I'm thinking about a different game, Blood or Truth, I think every major consensus would be wow. Y'all, it's a Sunday morning. I had a stroke live. All right. Anyways, I think the major consensus would be that everybody would want this game to come back. But hey, I always tell you, well, not always, only the second live, right? But I will forever tell you to yell at me if I'm getting them damn wrong. All right, good game will be amazing with locomotion movement. I agree. All right, Bloodbone, never played it, but it's a greatest hits game. I'm going to put it at a C. Yell at me, y'all. Yell at me if it's bad. Spider-Man VR, GD, I like that idea. I just posted a community poll about 3 AAA games, and there was a comment that was very interesting and was great. Basically talked about Spider-Man VR and how it's going to be hard for them to make these types of games, because you talk about them as their third-person game, and when you start to make them first-person, they make it feel clunky, stuff like that. But my personal opinion, what they did with Horizon, which is a third-person game, they could do with Spider-Man, right? I'm not saying like they're two different games, but that's a third person game, Horizon. And you talk about Spider-Man, it's also a third person game. I think they could make the mechanics just fine, and obviously they made Horizon Call of the Mountain. So again, I think the developers can do it. I think they can handle it for sure. A Spider-Man. Yeah, we're watching Spider-Man too, y'all. We're watching like with Tobey Maguire, who's the GOAT of Spider-Man. He was my childhood growing up. So, yep, also motion sickness. Yeah, and that's one thing that will never be fixed, I think. I don't think you're ever going to get rid of motion sickness. And I said it in my last video, I didn't say this part, and I probably should have added it. Motion sickness is also a thing why people probably don't want to get into virtual reality, because it's just one of those things like, oh, I get sick while I do it too. People, I think the grand scheme of people, why it's not gigantically mainstream, it's definitely a big thing because of the Quest, but why it's not even bigger than it could be is because of that. People kind of they don't really understand it. And I get it. Spider-Man goes in A and up. Yeah, we'll do that. Is Spider-Man on here? I haven't even looked at it. I'm sure it would be if it's a PlayStation exclusive. Anyways, here we go. Crash Bandicoot, y'all. I'm not gonna put all of them. I'm just gonna put one, and that's gonna like represent all of them. S+. And yeah, when we get to Spider-Man 2, we'll do S+. And these other ones, I'm gonna leave. I've never played Beyond the Team, whatever that is. Never played it. These Crash Bandicoots. Ratchet. I think this is Ratchet and Clank. Am I correct, y'all? Am I correct? Destroy all humans would be good in VR. Yeah. I love that. Destroy all humans. I'm assuming that's what you're saying is a game. But anyways, reading it from like you know what I mean. Anyways. All right, GD. Immortality to motion sickness. Yes. Good Days Gone. I believe these are games you guys talk about. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm terrible with titles or games. So if you say a game, you gotta give some backstory sometimes. Anyways, Days Gone. Has anybody played this game? VR for Spider-Man wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be too difficult, especially with the Insomniac developer. I'm assuming that's what it is. They've done VR in the past. I think it, like I said, I think it would work when you're talking about the developers from the PlayStation. And I don't go too crazy techie as far as developers. I don't know shit about developers or anything like that, because that's why I do my research beforehand. But again, I think they could make it work. I don't think it's one of those things that would never work, but I definitely think it would work. Imagine Hogwarts Legacy in VR. I really don't think that'll ever happen, but I would love to see that. Leonardo, I wish there will be The Last of Us VR. Dude, I'm telling you, oh, guys, I don't know if anywhere you hear last stream, but I did watch The Last of Us on HBO. Absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. And you know what? They might have messed up Ellie as far as she looks, but the looks don't matter, man. The acting is good. If you haven't watched it, I recommend go watch it. Go watch it right now, okay? Go watch it right now. It's, well, after the live, of course. After the live, but it's amazing. It's amazing. Last of Us WW, guys. Last of Us, man. I talk about Last of Us all damn day. Okay, here we go. Astrobot, we already did that. I think this is Ratchet Clank. I'm gonna put it up in an A. From what I remember, it was a great game. Again, we did we just did Crash Bandicoot, stuff like that. So, has anybody ever played this game? I can't remember if I've ever played this game, but I think it's a good game. I could be entirely wrong. Last of Us W, I agree. Let's go to God of War. I think, again, this would be an easy port, in my opinion. We're going to have we're just going to do Ragnarok, because that's going to represent all the God of Wars, y'all. And we're going to put it up to S+. I think everybody could agree. They would go absolutely insane. Ace Combat. Is it on here? I know I'm going over a lot of these games, but a lot of them I haven't played. Like, I'm just going to put the ones, even though I put Crash Bandicoot up there, I'm going to make it a lot cleaner for myself. Obviously, some of them I know. Let's see. Oh, well, Golf VR. I don't know. This might be another port. I'd like to see it in there. I'm going to put it in C. I don't think it's going to break the bank. Everyone's going to go crazy. But I think it would be good. Your friends play God of War a lot? GDWW? Yeah. Farpoint, I believe. I think I played this on the PlayStation VR 1, y'all. I'm pretty sure I would put it on... I put it on A. I'm going to put this in B, because I honestly don't know if that's the real game I'm thinking about. Unpopular opinion, I thought Go was kind of boring. Go, which one is Go? Oh, God of War. Okay. Wow, okay. Whoa! Everybody, look out. Look out, Rizzer starting some controversy. Now listen, let me talk about this quick. I've never played any God of War other than the first Gods of War, and I never really fully got into it. I know it's, Greek mythology and all that stuff. Not something I'm crazy about, but I've always loved how it's got well it didn't what got Game of the Year? Elden Ring got Game of the Year. Very much deserved. Imagine that in VR. Never played it, not my type of game, but God of War obviously close second if you watch the Game Awards, which I know was pretty interesting if you guys watch the Game Awards. I know it's like pretty old news by now, but that's interesting. I love Farpoint. Yeah, I mean, I've heard there's the PlayStation Move gun, which hopefully, and I talked about this last live stream, gets an upgrade. Because if it doesn't get an upgrade, I'm going to feel really bad for some of you that probably spent your money on one of these guns. Because honestly, I mean, like, guys, like, nothing's cheap. It's not cheap. Nothing's cheap to use. Nothing's cheap to buy. When you buy a piece of tech, you want it to be it for a long time. Though the PlayStation VR 1 had a good life, at the time it was a good piece of tech. I would still like there to be a nice little upgrade for that. But again, knowing Sony, it's probably going to be a money grab. Look at the control. Guys, look at... Obviously, it's not this controller right here, but the controller they just came out with. The big, crazy, amazing DualSense controller that's like $200 freaking dollars. Like, oh my gosh. That's insane. It's literally insane. I hope we do get a gun 2.0. Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. I think it'd be really great. Or like a pistol or something like that. Or honestly, something to put your well, actually, the controllers, which are so weird with their ORB design, I don't think we'd be able to really get anything that clings onto them. Be really interesting. GTA 6 on PlayStation VR2. Okay, GD, we're going a little crazy now. Okay, that game isn't even out yet. We don't even have a trailer yet. Okay, we're talking about it on PlayStation VR2. But honestly, what PlayStation is doing, they're making potential big titles possible, and that's why it's fun to really dive in and dream about these amazing titles, because that's the only way this headset is going to stay relevant. That's the only way it's going to stay relevant. No way, that would be insane. Yeah, it'd be crazy. But I'm telling you this right now. In this year, and I'm really thinking sometime next year or end of this year, they're going to have to come out with some big games like a Half-Life Alyx, another big series like an Uncharted spin-off or something. Because with the Quest 3 coming out, which is going to be more affordable than the Quest Pro, which is going to be probably a little bit more expensive than the Quest 2, and it's going to have some tech upgrades, there needs to be big titles on the PlayStation VR 2. Needs to happen. 100% happen. Are you going to watch the Prep Game VR showcase on IGN tomorrow? I would think I wanted to stream it. I'm not sure what time it is, but I have heard of it. I wanted to stream it. Depending on, what time it is, maybe I will stream it or something like that. I don't know. Probably will not stream it. I don't want to get everybody's hopes up. I think it'd be fun. But I do have to go to work Monday too, so I'm not sure what time it's at. But we'll find out. But I'm going to watch it either way. I'm going to watch it whether I stream it or not. But I didn't announce that I was going to stream it just because I haven't even checked the times yet. I've been so booked this weekend to do anything. But I will be obviously watching a recap or watching it live with you guys. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't want to ever say no. But anyways, let's move it on here. Never played this game, so I don't got any opinion. Don't play this game. I'm just going to get these games out of the way. If I don't know them or never played them, some of them are PlayStation 1 games, which porting those over is going to be like near to impossible. 1 p.m. Yeah, darn it. Yeah. 1 p.m. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I got work, unfortunately. If you guys don't know, I'm still a full-time worker, and I do this on the side, but I love it. Guys, I probably put just as much time into the YouTube. And I'm not, trying to brag or anything, but I'm just saying I probably put close to the same amount of hours. I work 40-hour weeks on YouTube. I mean, it's probably like 30-20. I'm serious. Like, it's pretty, but I love it. I don't burn out or anything. I love it. 6 p.m. for me in the UK. All right, yeah, so I'm here in America, so I don't know why I said it with the accent. But yeah, unfortunately, and that's why I'm really excited down the line once I get to do this full time with you guys. And I don't know when that's going to be. We're going to work hard. We're going to beat it. We're going to do it together, y'all. We're going to do it together. All right. Anyways, obviously, Gran Turismo 7 is already there. I'd say for me, it's a S tier. I think for everybody, it's a S plus tier personally. I know that there's not a lot of racing enthusiasts, but yeah, they should make Friday the 13th VR. That'd be really fun. GD, that's a really good one. I think that'd be possible. I think that'd be a fun game, too. I think that's an easy port, in my opinion. You talk about it already. I mean, yeah, it's third person, but imagine just having the axes. Actually, guys, that would be absolutely so fun. I'm thinking about it now. Like, that'd actually be such a great game to have in there. Are there any other games you guys would, like, go absolutely banana? I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5, I think. If there's any GTA game, other than San Andreas, that was supposedly in development for the Quest 2, that you would want to see, not talk about GTA games, but any other games, because I'm thinking about it, like, I think the next big GTA game that would actually be possible on the PlayStation VR2 would be the GTA 5. I think that'd be the only one that would actually be possible for me, at least to see that one. I mean, but I think we're gonna get San Andreas and the Quest 2 before we get any of those. Horizon, we already have the Horizon games on there. I'm gonna say S plus because I think it's the only thing that's gonna give you the highest amount of experience on the PlayStation VR2. Because if you think about it, guys, it's gonna have all the bells and whistles day one. It's gonna have all the bells and whistles, whether it's the haptic feedback, the motion, everything is gonna be there. I think personally, I think it's gonna blow my socks off. But with everything, I like to just keep it back. I don't want to go too crazy and everything going crazy. GD says they should make an Alien game where you can break into Area 51 or something. You guys remember when that Area 51 scare was happening? When everybody said they were going to break into Area 51? That'd be absolutely insane. Like, could you imagine actually having a game about that? Like, that would be so fun for me. I think it'd be a blast for everybody. Everybody's golf. You know, I'm going to put it in C. Not going to blow your socks off. Love to see it still. Love to see it. Let's start getting down the line a little bit here. Infamous. Has anybody played Infamous here? I really want Population 1 for PlayStation VR 2. I think that'd be a great addition for the... But again, you got to talk about, like... I think with the Quest, they like to gatekeep a lot of these great games as well. So it's going to determine on how that relationship works out. And that's a whole different story that's like, you know... way down the line. 80 says, if you think about it, Call of Duty Zombies, Black Ops, or any other COD Zombies games will be an extremely funner than any other zombie game you could imagine. No offense to Arizona Sunshine. Arizona Sunshine was a good game, but I agree with you. I think it would be a lot more fun because then you're porting over a game that everybody knows and it's nostalgic for them. So first, you're getting that nostalgic feel, and then second, you know, you're getting that player base from long ago that are coming back because of that nostalgic feel. Arizona Sunshine, in my opinion, is mid. It's all right. It's nothing great, but I think it is a good game at the end of the day. It's what we have. It's what we have to work with. So, and yeah, having multiplayer, I think, GD, you were adding over to that as well. So, not too bad. Yo, what's up, my man? Hope you're having a good day. Love your profile pic. The Dream smile. I know you're probably not trying to implement Dream, but, you know. Shelby here. Oh, yeah, from Discord. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Con Zombies, oh my god, so fun. Yeah, you're a big fan of that, aren't you, Liz? Killzone, y'all. We're gonna put this is gonna represent every single one of them. I'm gonna put it up to S plus. I think everybody wants to play this game in VR. Let's just be real. Pavlov on PC has COD Zombies. Oh, really? Look at that. I know Pavlov is coming to the PlayStation VR 2, so that's gonna be pretty cool to see. I'm excited to see what happens with that one. There definitely needs to be more discussion about flap games getting ported over to VR. Even indie games like Void, can't read that here. Bastard, my screen is so far away from me. Starfire, BPM, yeah, Metro 2023, Infamous remakes. Yeah, I agree. There needs to be more conversation about this. Not only that, but there needs to be an implementation in the PlayStation VR 2, like a cinematic screen, for you to be able to play these flat games on the PlayStation VR 2. It at least will give you a big screen. It'll at least give some type of something for us, right? Because if they can't do it, if they can't actually make an actual native game for it, then you need to give us something a little bit more if you want to stay relevant. And all I want, and I think everybody here wants, the PlayStation VR 2 to be very successful. And these are the things I got to do, right? And obviously, we're not developers or anything. We just like talking about it, and we want to, you know, spread the positivity. No reason to be negative, but you're 100% right. These conversations need to be had. 100%. Battlefront 2 will be amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, these conversations need to be had. And PlayStation, obviously, they're not going to see my channel. But when you talk about PlayStation VR 2 without parole, you talk about big VR YouTubers. Hopefully, we'll be there one day. Shining lights on this will hopefully reach them and get this thing rolling, right? Now, I'm not saying I'm going to always do PlayStation VR 2, but right now, guys, I mean, this is the hottest VR on the market, y'all. I mean, let's be real. When the Quest 3 comes out, and we'll get there, but I'm just saying, like, this is the thing. This is what gives us potential for VR to be, like, big titled games. Like, I'm getting fired up about this now, y'all. I'm getting fired up about it. Night, can't wait for Gray Hill VR, if that's what they're doing in the game show. Yeah, we'll have to see. Again, I'm going to watch the game show. Hopefully we get some awesome games. I would not expect them to throw anything crazy out tomorrow. I wouldn't expect them to be like, okay, now we're doing Half-Life Alyx, now we're doing Killzone. Now, I wouldn't be mad, but I'm just saying it would be really wild for them to do something like that. Because they gotta save some stuff once the Quest 3 comes out, because the Quest 3 is gonna be legit. All right, that's gonna be a legit contender. Yo, man, what's your damn game for PlayStation VR 2? What's in your dream game for PlayStation VR 2? Oh, I think we talked about this last stream too. Last of Us would be my dream game. I love that world. I love what they did with it. Completely, you know, zombified world. Obviously, don't say zombie, which I actually like. They don't say zombie. It's infected. It makes it feel more realistic. Again, saw the show, so it's really good. You can play them flat. That supposed to be getting pushed forward to PlayStation VR 2. Titanfall 2 on the PlayStation VR 1 cinema screen was such a tease. Yeah, we're gonna have to see when the PlayStation VR 2 comes out everything we can really do with that thing, because it's gonna be really good. The game shows tomorrow. Yes, when tomorrow? Somebody said 1 p.m. Eastern time. W opinion, Rizzer, thank you. GD, I just looked up gameplay for Grey Hill, and holy crap, it looks amazing. Yeah, one thing I really am actually excited for, what was it called? Behemoth. We got a cinematic trailer for it, but it looks very, very good, and hopefully we get some gameplay on it too. Also, we got a new game coming over. It was the Do Not Open series, the same kind of developers, but they're also doing a little spin-off. Can't remember what the name of the game is that they're doing. I said it in the video too. So, but yeah, Killzone, here we go. We did Killzone. Killzone. I would love it. I would love big screen VR for PlayStation VR 2. I agree. And guys, just so you know, if I am reading your chats a little bit slower, it's early for me. It's 11. I stayed up pretty late last night, but we're not gonna get into that. All right, guys, we're just not gonna get into it because we're gonna roll it out. We're gonna roll it out. Ghost of Tsushima, I believe is how you say it. I would put that up to S+ tier. I think that'd be an absolute amazing game. It's called Overdark. Overdark. Thank you, Rizzer. Yeah, that game looks pretty good to me. Well, I actually haven't seen gameplay, but I think if it's anything like Do Not Open, which I did play a little bit of Do Not Open, I am not a fan of humongously big, overly complicated puzzled games. Like, I love Uncharted, but dude, that's one of the games that's just like, sometimes it just pisses me off. Okay, when I'm just trying to enjoy my night and I'm playing an Uncharted puzzle and I can't get past a statue. For me personally, and you guys can attest this to yourself, but it's the most annoying thing ever for me personally. You think about it, for Sly Cooper's VR mode to work, they should allow players to make their own customizable young brother or sister avatar to Sly Cooper to be behind the eyes on. Yeah, I agree. Customizing is always great. Customization in general, y'all, is like the biggest thing everybody wants. Look at Saints Row. Didn't really work out this time, but that game has like an immense amount of customization. Literally insane. Like, you could do anything you want in that game as far as customization goes, but it got a lot of hate for some reason. So yeah, Behemoth low-key might be the beast that breaks the dam. We'll find out, right? We haven't really seen any gameplay on it, but we've seen some cinematic trailers. That's it. So I think it'd be pretty good. Bone Lab on PlayStation VR 2. I think it would be amazing. I would love to see that game come to the PlayStation VR 2. I'd love to see a lot of games come to the PlayStation VR 2, even if they are Quest ports, because they're games at the end of the day. And if you're somebody that likes Beat Saber and only wants to play Beat Saber, well, again, it's going to be an amazing thing to do. I would rather watch movies on VR than my TV, not going to lie. 100%. 100%. I think it'd be pretty good, specifically because of the display on the PlayStation VR 2. It's actually a legit display. So I think it would be a pretty fun thing to do. All right, guys, I'm going to do a little bit more of these because there's one game in particular, The Last of Us, we talked about. We're going to put that up to S+ tier. Let's just be real here. Everybody wants this game to come up here. Well, obviously there's our PlayStation exclusive ones, so you're not going to have Behemoth, but this is a game I really wanted to. Little Big Planet. Guys, would this not be a great fit to VR? It just kind of like Astrobot. I'm going to put it at A. And I played a little bit of it. It's such a cute game, y'all. Little knitting and stuff like that. I mean, it'd be such a fun game to play on the PlayStation VR 2. And obviously we have Killzone. Battlefield was a good one. I think we talked about it a little bit as well. Hey, man, hope all is well. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Gorn, hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Pac-Man, y'all, how would you feel about this? I don't know how it would work, but I'm going to say B. Sony should make a new company that just imports non-VR games into VR. That'd be pretty darn cool, wouldn't it? I mean, that'd be like a dream, right? Guys, if we ever get to the point, and I think VR will get to that point one day, where big titles are like getting VR exclusives all the time, because it's like, just like when you have a PC, just like when you have a console, when you're talking about it, like, oh, with this game's coming out for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, etc. Then we have a conversation down the line, maybe 5-6 years. Oh, this game's coming out for PC, PlayStation, VR, etc. You know, hopefully we get to that point. I think we will. I think the PlayStation VR2 is a good push. I think it's a great push, actually. I think it's an amazing push. Like, I'm serious. I think this is why I post so much freaking videos about this VR. It's not because I'm a bandwagon. It's not because I just do it to get views, even though I get a lot of views on them early on. It's because, guys, this is legit. Like, I'm passionate about this. This is legit. Okay, this is where we get to the next level. Do I think it's gonna be the golden standard forever and this is gonna be it? No, because this is gonna be now the standard, and now we're gonna get into even bigger and better things. This is the thing that's gonna help us out. If they put in big titles, that's it. If they put in big titles, and Pennywise would freak me the hell out. I'm gonna be honest with you, it would freak me out. Freak me out. Big heads up. Astrobot should be S tier. It's amazing how. You know what? I was thinking about that. I'm not. This is. Did I not put? Yeah, I put Astrobot on S tier because yeah, it is a legit game. It is a legit game. The best thing about the PlayStation VR 2, in my opinion, is the fact that Sony are trying to push full AA 20-30 hour long games, and I talked about this in the last video that I just posted. Is that that's the big reason not a lot of people want to play the VR, right? Is like, oh my, I want to play a full game, or you know, I have motion sickness. But implementing full games, 30 to 20 plus hour longs, that gives you everything that you would normally get in a flat game, or the same game like a God of War or Horizon. Hopefully Horizon actually is a pretty long game, Horizon Call of the Mountain. But yeah, once you start implementing full games, you're gonna get a little bit, you know, you're gonna get some eyes peeking at you. But I really do believe the PlayStation VR 2 isn't enough for people to go out and buy a PlayStation 5, honestly. It's not like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it, you know, unless you're a really big VR enthusiast. I think it's gonna really come down to, and I had somebody else comment this in my video, I can't remember who commented, that said it's just gonna come down to PlayStation 5 owners who think it's gonna be worth going in and buying that. Because I 100% agree. I think it's gonna be up to them if they want to do it or not. And hopefully, once we get some really big games, like, you know, like Alex and stuff like that, this is gonna turn some eyes, man. It's gonna turn some eyes. I know this is wishful thinking, but Pokemon on PlayStation VR 2, that'd be pretty cool. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, but I think that would really turn the Pokemon community in general is gigantic. So I think it would definitely, you know, flare some eyes for sure. I think that would mostly be more fun. Honestly, I think it would be more fun. I just hit my desk on like the Quest 2, because then you'll be able to like move around and stuff like that, kind of like we had with Pokemon Go. What VR headset have right now? I have the Quest 2 right now. I have the Quest 2. I had the PlayStation VR 1, and it was a great headset. I had a great time playing it, and it was great. Overall, it was just absolutely amazing. Like literally amazing. And I got rid of it. I gave it to my uncle because I was like, I'm just not playing it. This was before I started doing content. And then I got rid of it. But I loved it. I played Saints and Sinners on that. There was one other game, this carnival game that was really, really fun, which it's always fun to play carnival games. Me personally, I love just being able to play the crane games. So it'd be really, really good. 23 days until launch, PlayStation VR 2. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, 80 says, I recommend for Little Big Planet to do rescue mission does, but in their own story missions. But in their own story missions, just in your little sack guy is going inside and out of your controller. Yeah, I agree. I think, again, like I said before, is Little Big Planet would be a really good implementation in VR. I mean, it's just kind of like Astro's Playroom, right? I think it would be a great, you know, little thing to do. Dean, I used the Quest 2 for about 1 month. After that, it collected dust. I really hope this isn't the same with the PlayStation VR 2. I am really hopeful, though. I'm 100% hopeful as well. I 100% do not think that PlayStation VR 2 will collect dust, specifically because I got to make content on it, and because I enjoy VR. But I think when it comes to when we start finishing our games in about 2 months after the release, then I think it's going to be a little worrisome. what are they going to do as far as titles go to make us intrigued to continue to play on their headset? I'm kind of disappointed about the hype. I feel like not enough people are talking about the headset. So thanks for keeping the hype alive, man. Yeah, I think it needs to be hyped up, right? Now I'm not like overly being like, oh my gosh, it's the best ever, right? I mean, my thumbnails are like that because it gets people to click, but it's never like clickbaity. And I've had comments like, dude, you're just a PlayStation, you're just, sucking off PlayStation. I think we're all adults here, so I'm gonna say that, okay? And I'm like, dude, I'm not. Like, are you seeing what's going on? This is legit. Somebody's got to put some light on it. And we also have some great creators out there. I'm not saying I'm like the only one doing it. I'm not doing that. But the light needs to be shined on the greatness of VR. And this is a phenomenal headset. If it was some other headset, then we'd be talking about some other headset. Like if the Quest 3 was like amazing or something, we'd be talking about that. But now we're talking about the PlayStation VR 2. And we'll get there down the line. We're all about pushing this VR positivity. And we've got some amazing people to do it with. Bro, you never played Astrobot? Oh my god, get in now, bro, and play it ASAP. I have not played, I played Astrobot. I played Astro Playroom. I played it. I never played Little Big Planet. Maybe I said it wrong, sorry. But it is really, really good. I played a little bit, not a little bit, I'm gonna be honest, I played a lot. It's a fun game. Astrobot Playroom is a great game. It reminds me a little bit of, Moss 1 and Moss 2. If anybody's ever played that, it reminds me of that. And I'm always up for those things. And I actually played Moss, and I have it on a video on the channel as well. That was actually the first time I ever played it, was on that video I posted. Alright, anyways, we're talking about Final Fantasy. I never played it, y'all. Is it legit? Should we put this on the tier list? I'm gonna put it in Do Not, because I never played it. But you gotta let me know. Did you buy the PlayStation 1 at launch? No, I didn't, but sorry, I had some in my throat. But at launch, so I had the PlayStation 4, right? And I wanted to get the PlayStation VR 2. I'm not PlayStation VR 1 at the time, but I didn't have enough money at the time. Like, this was so long ago. Like, I was just starting to like work for the first time and do all these things. And then out of nowhere, I like got a little bit of money, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna spend this on this. And I did, and I was broke, but it was worth it because that was my first little taste. And I don't know if you guys know, I'm sure some of you might know, Frank VR, Frankie or whatever, it's a Frank show, all that. He was the first YouTuber I ever watched, and I loved him because he was, quirky, weird. He was amazing. I mean, I loved, and it's really sad that he doesn't do these content anymore, but he was legit. Did you, yeah. Put all of them, every single one of these, virtual, every single one of these games on there. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this game. Spyro. Has anybody ever played Spyro? Has anybody in here ever played Spyro? What's up, Jizzle? Thanks for your content. Hey, Jeremy P. Well, thank you for coming in here and saying some kind words. I appreciate it, man. Guys, I'm putting Spyro on S+ tier. I don't care what any of you guys say. I don't care if you yell at me. Spyro's going on. You know what? Spyro's going on S++ tier. I don't know if any of you guys have played Spyro. Just saying. Yes, loved it. Guys, it's my childhood right here, y'all. I'm sure some of you are probably older than me. I'm 21 right now, but Spyro was, I grew up with some, some older games, and Spyro was part of that game. I had the PlayStation VR, guys, I'm just saying PlayStation VR 2 at this point, okay? I had the PlayStation 1. This game was on there. This game is S30+ teal. I'm telling you, it's early, y'all. I can't talk today. Teal, good lord. But yeah, Spyro's up there. This is why I don't necessarily like 11 a.m. streams or stuff like. If it works for you guys, I'm gonna make it work for you. But this, because I can't talk at all. I'm trying to read comments. I've probably butchered most of your guys' comments and looked a fool. But what you gonna do, right? You just gotta move on. People are gonna like you or not. That's what it is. I would love Medieval for VR. I would too. Well, I don't think I've ever played that game actually. I don't think I've ever played that. Now that I think about it. GD, what is your must-play besides Horizon? Probably Resident Evil 7. That's probably the consensus for a lot of people. Probably the big thing. That's like the word today, consensus. I've said that like in every single thing. Infamous, I never played it. Not going to put an opinion on it. All these Gods of War, we've already put one God of War to represent all of them, so we're going to put those in there. For sure. Put those in there for sure. I'm actually pretty pumped for Swordsman VR. I am too. Oh, you know what's a weird game that I'm actually excited for? It's the Bat Boy game. For some reason. For some reason, I'm excited for that game. Don't know why, but that's the game I'm excited for. I don't think I'm going to make a video of it, but obviously there's going to be games that I play off of camera, and that's going to be one of them, because I don't think anybody's going to click on a Bat Boy thumbnail. Even though it is a funny game. And guys, I want to mention this quick. When the PlayStation VR2 comes out that week of the February, obviously I got to work. We might not have a live stream that week because I'm going to be working really hard on the first impressions and the review and the unboxing video. But once our next live stream hits off, I want to do whatever games you guys want to be seen live play. I want to play with them with you guys. Obviously multiplayer once they come out, but like we could do a Horizon series where we just play Horizon, have a good time doing it. I'd like to probably do it on a Saturday instead of a Sunday, but I just want to mention that because I think that'd be really, really fun for us to do together. There's going to be a lot of good games out there. Ever played Jak and Daxter? From what I remember, I believe so. Not Jake 2 and Jak 3. I've never played that, but if I'm thinking about the game that I'm talking about, let me look it up quick. Jak and Daxter. I'm like almost 100% sure I've played this game. I gotta make sure I'm thinking about the right one though. Is this the one you're talking about? Oh yes, I have. I remember this guy. Very vaguely though. Very vaguely. Very, very vaguely. Yes, and Dean, we talked about this earlier too. It's coming out at 1 p.m. EST. But yeah, I will be watching it. I wanted to live stream it, but obviously, I gotta work. How fun is that, right? Yeah, get to work with a bunch of preschoolers all day. This is what it is. But yeah, to go back on what you said, 80s, yeah, I have played it very vaguely, but from what I remember, I think it'd be a great one, and I think that's why I put this game here. I believe that's what, yeah, Jak and Daxter. So, yeah, I really liked it from what I remember. It's such a long time ago, though. I can't really give a full opinion on it, though. So, yeah. The PlayStation VR 2 is going to be developed on day 1, as they are shipping on the 20th. Oh, okay. Delivered day 1. Sorry, I butchered that too. Yeah, that's going to be great because I actually have off on the 22nd. So, just because that's how my schedule runs. So, that's going to be really awesome. Hey, come here quick. Look, hey, guys. Come here quick. I am actually going to, and my boss isn't going to see this, but what I'm going to do is I am going to head into work, right? I'm going to be like, hey, how we doing all day? I'm going to be like, I got some family coming in on the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th. And I know I just had a vacation a couple weeks ago, but could I just get off? And they're going to be like, you know what, Mr., my real name's John, okay? Mr. John, you work so hard. We're going to give you those days off. What are you going to be doing on those days off? Oh, I'm going to be just hanging out with family. I'm going to be having a good time with family. That's it. I'm definitely not going to be unboxing the PlayStation VR 2. No. That's what's going to happen. It's going to play out perfectly. Will I get off? Probably not, but we're still going to try. And I'm jealous of some of you because I've heard some of you guys are like, oh, I already got off. Like, dude, I'm so jealous. Literally so jealous. I wish I would have known this because honestly, I wouldn't have gone on my vacation. I've been like, hey, let me save my PTO just to go over and, be off that whole week. Because then I could just like bang out a banger video. And you might not get the video on Saturday as you're accustomed to because I want to make it the best possible for you guys. But anyways, that was my whole rant on that. Goated move. Yeah, I think it is, GD. I think it's a 100% goated move. Showcase is going to be decent with a few new announcements. Yeah, virtual, I hope you're right. I hope we get some, like I said, I don't think they can do everything right away. I don't think they can do like a whole lot. Like they got to save some stuff. They got to save some stuff to pop out of nowhere, I want an FPS VR game. What's the FPS ecosystem consist of in VR multiplayer? To be honest with you, I am not around a lot of first-person shooter games around VR. That's really not my go-to, but I'm not against them. Like, I'd love to play them. It's just there's never been a game I'm like, oh, let me buy it, which is weird because I've been around VR for a little bit. Not, like, knowledgeable and stuff like, and done my research, but just as a player, I've done it. So, not sure how the world necessarily works with that. So, when is Showcase? Showcase is tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm off to school, so I can, I'm off school, so I can watch it. Let's go. Oh, Rizzer, let's go. You're lucky, man. You're lucky. But I would like to see God of War in VR. I would love it. I love to be behind the eyes of Kratos and Otis blah, blah, and notice like butchering the okay, butchering the hell out of people. And if you ask me, it would be fun experience. Yeah, it'd be unbelievable. It'd be 100% unbelievable. I would love to see God of War in VR. I would love to see so many titles in VR, but God of War, I think that would be like the one reason I would actually get God of War. Because honestly, the flat screen, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna buy it. I've heard nothing but great things about it. Nothing but great things. But yeah, I think it'd be good. Amazing. Ask your preschoolers if they're gonna play the PlayStation VR 2. GD, maybe I should. I don't think any of them really know what video games are, so it'd be kind of weird. Virtual Stranger. Oh, we're playing it, Jeremy. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty crazy, y'all. It's gonna be pretty crazy. We got a lot of things to come in the next month here. Y'all are gonna rewatch this stream. Like, dude, are you hearing me? We're all adults, so I don't care if I curse, but I'm just saying, somebody's gonna rewatch this stream. Be like, yo, this dude cannot talk for shit. Like, I swear, y'all. This is why I don't do like early streams, man. Not only that, but I stayed up late last night. But I'm not trying to it is what it is, right? If you guys are here, you're real ones, and I appreciate it. Thanks for going over this. We're not done, but I'm just saying. All right, we did a little thing. We're putting that in a do not know opinion. I never played that one, but we already have one that's going to represent all of them right here. So we got the one that represents all of them. Oh, if you guys are here, don't forget to give a stream a like. It really helps out. And let's do the like button. It makes a new it actually, and I'm not trying to like clickbait you to like it, but it actually makes a cool little spark now. Or maybe I'm new to that. I don't really like a lot of videos, but I liked the video yesterday. I was like, oh, that's actually like really, really cool. And I liked it. I didn't even like the video that I watched. I can't remember what it was, but it made a cool little thing. I think it might only be on desktop. So if I'm wrong, dislike the video, because I'm really not trying to bait you into liking the video. It'd be funny. Oh man. All right, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. Let's run through, for me, the morning jiggles from my mouth because I can't seem to talk today. Let's go to Uncharted series, y'all. Uncharted series. The showcase will probably be boring. It might. I hope. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. What was it? CES was honestly pretty mid, other than the testers that got to go there. But I was expecting one announcement. I mean, we got Gran Turismo 7. I was hoping for one more announcement because for me personally, I'm not a racing series guy. I'm not like, oh, I really want to do racing. I just burped, y'all. But I will probably get the wheel because I feel like that's the only way you can really play it well, in my opinion. All right, y'all. Uncharted series, though. I posted this in a poll today as well. I think this would be a really fun game in VR, y'all. I think this would blow my socks off in my eyes. Like, being able to be in that series, trying to grab some treasure. I think I've played every single one, y'all. And I don't know if I've completed them all. I completed the last one that just came out, which was this one. But I'm pretty sure they're done after this, the Thief one. Really good game. I played it about 3 years ago. So, yeah. We'll have to see what happens. But it's really fun. It's really fun. Great game. Would love to see it in VR. You should. I didn't even see this one. I thought it was the one before. You should ask the preschoolers if they be clapping kids in Pavlov. Could you imagine, Mr. John? I just got in Pavlov and I just threw it. A bunch of squeakers saying that. Luckily with preschoolers, y'all, they're not like squeakers yet. Like when you get to school age. Like I'm talking to like 8-year-olds and stuff like that. And obviously due to confidentiality and that I actually have people coming into live streams now, I can't actually say any of their names. But I know a kid specifically that is just a major squeaker. It plays video games and stuff like that. So great kid though, great kid. But I'm not gonna get too far into that because if somehow my director saw this, she'd be like, "So who are you talking about?" And you have no idea because I never said a name, nor did I say the location and where I work. So if you're watching this, Miss, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say her. Imagine I just pulled her out right out. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we did Uncharted. Oh, Rush of Blood, that ended up getting delayed. How do we feel about the delay? Do we feel happy? Do we feel sad? I think it's amazing. In my opinion, I think it's one of the best games coming to the PlayStation VR 2. I know it's not amazing, but hey, my little cousin really be cursing out guys in Fortnite. Dude, let's just, I'm telling you right now, man. when you got kids that like, dude, kids they are wild, bro. Like seriously, like they know way more than they should, in my opinion. Obviously, it's because of the internet, but I'm just saying, bro. What channel is playing the showcase tomorrow? IGN. IGN is. Good question. Good question. What is your English right now? Yeah, I mean, Lizzie, I'm telling you, I don't even think I know how to speak English today. I'm gonna be honest with you. Guys, I'm butchering words left and right. I can't read some of your guys' chats. I'm out here just, and you know what? If you're still here, like I said, you're a real one. You're an absolute real one. Just joined. Well, plugged in. What's up, man? Happy you just joined. Happy you just joined. We're going over the tier list. Obviously, rewatch it. I think a lot of us can contest, and you could roast me if you want that I haven't been able to read well today, but it is what it is. Did you get past God of War? Yeah, we did it. We talked about God of War. 80s ended up bringing up a good point about being behind the eyes of Kratos to be able to absolutely obliterate people in their past. Be unbelievable. Being able to take down Greek gods and stuff like that. We were able to go over, I'm not going to go over everything, obviously, but Gran Turismo 7, you can obviously rewatch the stream as well. So it'll be uploaded to the channel. As far as the other Gran Turismo games, I mean, I'm okay with just Gran Turismo 7 and up. If they want to port ones from the back, I mean, sure. I don't think anybody's going to knock their socks off. But getting the full Gran Turismo 7 game, y'all, is like a legit W. Like, let's just be real here. It's a legit W. Let's look at any other PlayStation exclusive games. We kind of gotten through some of the best ones, which were The Last of Us. We actually even talked, it's not a PlayStation exclusive, but we talked about Pennywise too, which was pretty interesting because that absolutely terrifies me. Has anybody ever watched it before? I'm not talking about the old one. I'm sorry, the new one. I'm talking about the old one. The old one's a legit one. And we have a representative Killzone. Now I'm just kind of trying to see if there's any other games. Guys, from looking at this list here, are there any other games that you're like, needs to go on there? Because I think we got the major ones. We got Uncharted, we got Spyro. Some of my Silent Hill, I don't know how you would feel about that. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I think we got like all the big games. Other than like whatever. They may be bad, but I've legit never played Gran Turismo 7 or Gran Turismo, I think is what you said. Yeah, I've never played either. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never played it. But I think it's a great game. I think it's one of the better racing games you could play. That's obviously coming from someone that's never played the game. So if you're like, dude, like, the game's ass, say it. Twisted Metal, where was that one? Is it on here? Or are we just trying to say one? Because this was a tier list I didn't make, but it had everything I was going to add anyways. So other than some of them that I haven't played. But yeah, and obviously we have Sackboy, which is pretty good. Really, really good. Resistance? Yeah, where was that? Resistance should be on there. Oh, right here. Thank you. I know it's not Resistance 1, but we can put Resistance. I've actually played this such a long time ago, but I'm going to put it at B tier from what I remember, because I don't really want to, unless it should be A, let me know. But yeah. Spider-Man Until Dawn for right now. I'm sorry, for me. Yeah. Star Walker. Shadow of the Colossus, or Colossus. Here it is. Thank you. I've never played this one, guys. Is this legit? What's your personal opinion about Resident Evil in VR? I have played Resident Evil. It is legit. I'm gonna put it in C, by the way. Maybe it's B, yell at me, or an A, yell at me. I had played Resident Evil. It's a really fun game. I played it also on the PlayStation VR 1. Really fun. Really, really fun. I had a great time. I think my honest opinion, like if we're like just like narrowing it down, I think it's a top game in VR. Scary games are legit the best types of games you could play in virtual reality. It's made for it. Like you're just in that world. And when you play a scary game, you're completely immersed in the game. You're completely excited about it. And I think it's another great thing. And obviously having Resident Evil Village, a big AAA game, is only going to help the PlayStation VR 2. And I know I never played Resident Evil Village, so the first time I play it will be in VR, which is going to be a great experience. So I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. All right, let's go over a little bit more here. Resistance, we put Resistance up there. That's going to represent all of them. We put Spider-Man up there. Guys, I think we've honestly, I think we're good. Oh my gosh, you know what? One game that's not on here. How would we feel about Tony Hawk on this thing? I know it's not a PlayStation. I'm mostly going over PlayStation exclusives because I think these are going to be the one games that are actually going to be possible for the VR headset. Because, yeah, you could talk about other AAA games, but in reality, I think there's just the PlayStation exclusives in general are going to be easy ports, specifically because they're developing it for that specific console. So, yeah. Gotta bounce. Have a good stream. Later. Thank you, Virtual Stranger. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Have a great Sunday, man. Have a great Sunday. I'm so annoyed. I played flat screen and didn't wait for VR. For which one? For which one? GTA 5? Yeah, that would be insane. We talked about GTA as well early, and I think it was GD who said GTA 6, which would be wild because we haven't even had a trailer for that game yet, y'all. It'd be insane. Knights, I want them to make a prop hunt in PlayStation VR 2. That'd be really, really fun, y'all. Having a prop hunt just in PlayStation VR 2. All right, I think we got this. I think this whole list is like 100% complete. I think this whole list is complete. I don't think we got to do like really a whole lot anymore. Now we can just talk. We want to just talk. So yeah, I mean, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? How are we feeling today? How are we feeling about the VR? How are we feeling? What are our thoughts? Are we excited? Are we nervous? Are we, what are our thoughts here? What are our thoughts here? What are we feeling? What are we feeling? What's up, GD? Welcome back. We're just chatting now, right? The best thing to do is just chat sometimes, right? Just have a good little time. This was. Let me be honest with you guys. I didn't plan crazy for this stream. I just wanted to give you a stream because I got to make up a Christmas later. And I had a great time in our last stream. And everybody that came into that one, it was a great time. And obviously, guys, that you come in today, it's been absolutely amazing. I wasn't the most professional today, but hey, I mean, you're gonna get what you get. Lizzie hungry? All right, y'all. Well. Here's the thing here. We're going to end it probably here a little bit early just because like I said, I got a Christmas makeup. I wanted to give you like an hour stream before I pop out. Hope you guys watched the last video. Hope you enjoyed it. We got some really good things coming in here. I just got a quick snack. GD, that's awesome. We are going to have longer live streams in the future. All right. We're going to have a lot longer live streams in the future. I was waiting for this all day. Well, Rizzer, I'm excited that you were waiting. I'm excited you got here. But yeah, I'm going to tell you this right now. We're going to have a lot bigger live streams down the line. We're going to have some play sessions. And if you haven't already, I'm going to just pull it up here. I'm sure a lot of you have actually joined it from the last one, which for that, I am extremely thankful for because it means the absolute world to me. I'm going to put the Discord in here. If you guys want to join it, you can. You do not have to. It's never, ever something you can do. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Really feeling immersed. Quest couldn't quite push it for enough for that, but can't justify grabbing a PC just for VR. I agree. That's a good point, Grant. People are like shocked about the price, and then you're like, oh, you're gonna be really shocked when you get a PC, because then you're really adding onto that total. So, yeah. So, for real, go to stream. Thanks for keeping the hype alive. Well, I appreciate that, Rizzer. I don't think myself was very goated today, but I appreciate you thinking that, man. It means a lot. All right, y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Hope you guys stay close. Stay safe, everybody. Wherever you are, don't matter. You got to stay safe. I love each and every single one of you. You guys mean the absolute world to me. Thank you for getting past the butchered talking today. You're an absolute real one. I appreciate it. I'll be a lot more awake next time we do a stream. Again, love you all so much, guys. Seriously, can't thank you guys enough for the support you've already shown me. And the PlayStation VR 2 is almost here. We'll have some longer streams in the future. But until then, I'm JizzleVR, and you guys are the amazing community that's going to make this thing happen. And we're going to have some great PlayStation VR 2 content for next Saturday as well. And we're going to do another live stream next Saturday as well. Next Sunday, sorry, as well. And we'll probably do that at like 1 p.m. Keep it a little bit more in the afternoon. All right, y'all. Have a great one. I love you. I know I keep on saying it, but I do. I'm out of here.